need more goat up in this throat.
You need more goat in this gruff?
You heard me. Hey everybody, welcome back to Torchlit Tavern, a real play 5th edition TTRPG podcast where we focus on narrative-driven storytelling and character growth. There's no real growth. There's just characters, and some of the characters are the old-fashioned characters. You know, when you say he's the town character, you know.
Characters welcome.
Characters welcome. My name is Jameson Oxford. I will be your game master today. Behind the curtain, I will be playing the game of Dominion, but on the table, everyone will be playing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. You guys are the following people.
I'm Ryan, and I play number 9, who is a level 7 Warforged Artificer. I also play point 1 and point 2. Also playing with us today is...
Jeff. I'm Jeff. I play the most likable character on the podcast, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Reyes. And I am a monk and a rogue, and I'm not going to tell you the split. You have to decide. Thank you. Also playing today.
It's the front splits.
That's it right there.
They're easier.
Hi, I'm Katie Mischief, and I'm going to be playing Evalina Chopin. I'm a tiefling Clarendon.
Yeah.
Clarendon clear.
Yes.
I'm Mitch. I do barbarian stuff and druid stuff. Let's get into it, boys and girls.
All right.
He's right. Mitch actually, as a person, does do barbarian stuff and druid stuff.
Can confirm.
does.
You should hear him in the woods when he's mad.
But also his character, Daru, does that too.
Yeah. No character name, no character nothing. He's great at intros.
That's Mitch.
The reason it took me so long to come back is I heard the very low, throaty caw of a crow, and I just stood there in the doorway for a moment, and I watched him pick up one of the eggs that we offered them and just examine it and determine which one was best. And then he goes, "Oh shit, the popo!" and takes off, and it was hilarious.
Mitch the druid.
Anyway, yes, we are Torchlit Tavern, a real play 5th edition podcast, which I already went over. What I do mean to say is, hey, if you're listening, don't forget to like and subscribe us and tell people about us, because we grow because you tell people that we're cool and to listen to us, and because nerds do that. You guys are nerds. You're here. I know you're a nerd. Please go just overshare everything about what you like about the show with the nearest person. That's how we make friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make friends.
Make friends. And now that we've got that out of the way, last time on Torchlit Tavern, Blackpowder.
Black powder.
Katie doesn't say black powder, and it upsets me.
Yeah, that's true. She is violating a rule, and we are going to nip that in the bud now.
I
Katie.
refuse to start.
I say it sometimes. I don't say it every time.
That's almost the whole point.
You've only been here for 4 eps? That's bad batting average, you know what I mean?
I'm a failure. Right. What can I tell you?
See? They said black powder. They said it because you didn't.
I want to see the High Priest of Saint Dynac.
Deno Miramwerla. What is your relationship with Priest Deno in the past?
My mom told me I kind of had to pick a church, right? And he was the only one that didn't treat me special because of who my mom was.
Okay.
That made me respect him to begin with. And now he takes a fatherly role in my life.
He puts his arms up for a hug.
I give him a hug.
What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time, girl? You catch him all the way up from the moment you left, or from the moment you became an Inquisitor to getting here, all the way through the Feywild?
Yeah, I explained that I went to the Feywild. And...
Something about it all feels weird, but everybody's going about business as usual.
Is there some sort of check I can make?
You can make a religion check if you'd like.
Hey, look at that. 18.
You're not a religious person, I'm guessing. And if you had a religion, it's probably not this one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You do know enough about, from what you've heard, that none of these statues sound familiar. They feel out of place. And you can't help but notice that the altars are almost placed as if the altars are being given to the little statue, not the big one. The way they're situated. It feels incorrect. You watch as he pulls out from his bag of stuff that him and Nine bought this grease. He smears it over his eyes, and with his eyes closed, he starts looking around the room, and he kind of gets rigid. At first, he's sitting there okay, all right, well, everyone looks the same. Then he does turn to the back room of the door, and he says, "Someone is scrying on us."
Oh.
It would appear that List is the form that he claims to be. It is not a shape-changing devil. There are certain benefits to being a member of the highest church. Puts his hands together and he prays for a full minute. And he casts Commune. Is young Franz Liszt possessed by a devil? Saint Deno, please. That you feel more than you hear, but it's no. It's negative. Is Evalina possessed? No, negative. I have one more question.
So it doesn't feel like Saint Dynek.
Doesn't feel right.
Oh, man.
Are you the one that helped me in my conversation with King Roy?
This flooding warmth fills the room. You get a resounding yes, of course, it was me. And you sit there for a second, and Deno is like, well,
High Priest Deno, there is no King Roy.
Deno starts shaking his head. He looks at you with, like, sad eyes, and he's like, I'm sorry, Evelyn. Please leave Inquisitor Liszt here, and I will have to follow up with you later. And he starts to write this note down.
No.
It's gonna draw.
It's very important that you take a look at that prescription and get it filled.
Nine's gonna draw.
I look at the prescription.
It says, you're being scryed on. If you're right, it's not safe to talk here. Meet me at the old Durgite Church tonight. All right, so yeah, we picked up the story where you guys were basically left to your own devices till nightfall. Evelina's waiting to hear back from both Avon and maybe Deno, though Deno did tell you to come visit him at a certain place tonight, so it might be on you to call him. But you guys kind of have, like, the afternoon to yourselves. Do you guys have any downtime activities or anything you guys would like to do in that time?
Ethereal would like to take a bath.
There you go.
And a short rest.
I'm casting Mending a lot in this house.
Because you keep breaking everything?
Yes.
Yeah. You're very heavy.
Yeah.
When Adair's not taking his rest, he's just following Nine around. You missed a spot.
Thank you.
That's one. Wait, hang on. Can I cast Mending? I think I have that. I think I can do that.
It's a cantrip. Did you pick it?
No.
Then no.
And I haven't leveled up, so I can't swap. Yeah, there's just helping Nine fix what Nine breaks.
So the answer was no then. Nobody wants to do anything?
I think that I already have some like some poison. I have some healing potions, which is the stuff I could do easily here. And I don't think that I could even focus on that right now. I think before they leave, I would be cognizant enough to confirm. I would look at before they go into Evelina's house. I'd pull Nine aside and go, "Are you sure that they will not pick up any communications on these?" As I hold up my Yun phone.
It should be fine. We're not connected to their same network. This is kind of my own thing.
All right, then you can reach out to me when it's time. I won't be entering an Inquisitor's house.
Okay.
Me and Fimboggy will be together out here.
Will you guys be okay?
I nod.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I can see if maybe Evalina has extra blankets or something.
I shake my head.
I'll take one of those.
Okay. Be safe.
Maybe don't tell her you're giving it to me.
I am spending my time reading religious texts.
Oh, yeah? What's the plan there?
I want to get closer to God
So you're
and my
texting
religion
God.
skill.
So you want to fix the fact that you didn't take any training in religion whatsoever. That's
I
what we're
didn't
working
think
on?
it was fair to take training in religion because I was training so hard to be an inquisitor.
Okay.
You know, that I didn't really have time.
Sure.
That's why I was a paladin. But now since I'm moving to cleric.
I'm going to say that if given a week's worth of downtime, a week, I'll give you half training in religion.
Yeah, I'm dedicating my life to this because something's fucky wucky.
If it's all you do
And
during your
can't get
downtime,
my God involved in this fucky wucky bullshit.
yeah, we'll give you
Our
half
God
training.
is an awesome God.
He reigns
He reigns?
from heaven above. God is an awesome God.
Adara would like to score drugs.
Okay.
Because
How
like
do you-
27 episodes ago, Adara got a packet off of Reyes after he was done with it. Adara wants to see if he could score some of that shit. Because he knows that's what Reyes really wants.
Sure. So you go out into the city this afternoon to find drugs.
Yeah, I go talk to the drug guy.
Yeah.
This is what he was doing in that downtime.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is what he's been doing. He was trying to find drugs, which should have been easy, but he doesn't know how cities work.
Adaru, I don't know, man. How do you go about looking for a drug dealer? Just give me something to start this off. I want to know how Adaru specifically goes looking for drugs.
Adaru, are you leaving?
Yes, I'm going to go find something for Ask.
He said he's fine.
He always says he's fine, but look at him.
Fair.
It's the original medicine he took. He's not been having it for some time.
Drugs? You're gonna go get him drugged.
You said it was medicine for his pain.
Not really.
Is it not?
No. If anything, it may have been contributing to his pain. Might have been helping in the moment, but I do believe it's doing more harm the more he takes it.
Would it be bad to be having some just in case?
I don't think he should be taking that. If you could maybe find him something better and actually, good, healthy.
I can. We're in the region, but it's northways in the woods a bit from here.
Then maybe we should wait a little bit.
But what if he needs it 9? Now's the place to be getting it.
If he needed it, he would let us know. He's very loud about it.
Right?
We know when he needs it.
9. You missed a spot right there.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear what sound effect mending does. Is that the end of your scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
I talked him out of it.
There's gonna take what 9 said to heart and go find some drugs.
Do you go... If you go to find drugs, you find them. Like I said before, if you go down the right street, you just see a dude going, drugs? You want some drugs?
I talked to that. No, medicine. I'm looking for someone... Because Reyes called this one medicine. Back at the time,
you find an apothecary.
Reyes referred to this one as medicine. He's referred to the other ones as drugs. Adaru, foolishly, thinks there's a difference.
There, you find an apothecary then. There was an apothecary shop just over near the...
Yeah.
church.
He has the package. There's probably some stuff on it, and he just wants to see. So he's just gonna ask the apothecary, "Can you tell me where I would be purchasing some of this medicine?"
Oh, do you want the medicine or do you want drugs? Because that is drugs.
I don't know.
The difference is in the dose, really. But I can get you something more refined. But I would need to see your medical card, or it wouldn't be legal.
It's for a friend.
Do you have a license for medical?
There pulls out his paperwork, hands him his paperwork.
Sir, you are a mercenary, and while this may be legal for you to buy in Kenoria, I cannot sell you medical-grade locust powder. It is dangerous and would be very bad for me to sell to you, so I will not do that.
Not even for military purposes.
You are not a general or ranked official. This does not give you power to buy drugs. I'm sorry. If you wish to buy low-grade drugs, then you can find a man on the street. There are plenty of criers who make their money selling garbage.
No, I did not want drugs. I want medicine for my friend. He says he needs his medicine for his condition.
What condition does he have?
I don't know. Some kind of fish.
He has fish.
Yeah, he's what do they call it?
All right, well, hold on. And he goes over and he gets some vinegar. And he just gets you he gives you a bottle of vinegar and some, sanitary supplies. If you mix these together and rub it on whatever smells like fish, it should clear up in a few days.
No, he is. He's
He's got a BV remedy for you, babe. Don't worry.
His whole body smell. He is a fish. He is like walking fish.
Then he takes the stuff, puts it back behind the counter. Then this would be very bad for him. This is a Greskin.
Yes, he worked for my Inquisitor.
This, tell him to talk to his Inquisitor about getting his drugs, restocked.
But you
understand.
But you can provide here, if Inquisitor comes.
With a proper order, yes. You do not have a proper order.
So Inquisitor needs proper order as well.
Yes. They tend to give me a proper order because, they're Inquisitors.
Aye, thank you.
Is there anything I can get for you, sir?
Not unless you can get me something without an Inquisitor.
I mean, there's plenty of over-the-counter medication. What you are asking for is very strong.
Is there something that will do similar that I can purchase? I don't know what this does. I am a herb person.
He gives you a bottle of aspirin.
Fuck yeah!
He gives you aspirin, and then he gives you ibuprofen.
No, we're military.
Yeah.
He gives us ibuprofen.
Yeah, he's about to hand you aspirin, then he hands you ibuprofen.
Do not give this to pregnant women. Otherwise, that would be 10 gold pieces. It's mild painkiller. Don't take too many. It'll destroy your kidney.
I don't think he has a kidney left. It should be fine. And I give him the 10 gold.
Fuck, do Kreskins have kidneys? A question
Reyes
I have to
doesn't.
ask myself.
Reyes doesn't anymore.
All right, you buy a bottle of Aspen for Reyes. Lovely RP. Is that everyone's
It would
afternoon?
make sense that Apotheosis would take out anything that could be damaged by all of the drug use that they force them to do.
Kind of need a kidney, though.
Yeah, but you could just put an artificial one and then not an issue.
Maybe. I don't
Do
think
you need a kidney?
Without that
You're a
alcohol
fish
that Reyes
person?
drinks, he needs a kidney.
he needs kidneys. He'd be dead.
Dude.
If he doesn't have a kidney, he's dead.
They took out
Your
the
fish
liver
have
so he wouldn't get
kidneys.
cirrhosis.
We're not having this conversation anymore. He has
Fish have
kidneys. They might be super kidneys, but they're still kidneys.
Super kidneys.
So can you like jump real high then?
So Reyes and Finboggy are
Kidneys.
Reyes and Finboggy are camped out. Where? They didn't go in the house. So what are they doing for the afternoon? You just in an alleyway with your kit making poisons? What's going on?
They're under a bridge.
No. I would look at Finboggy and I would go,
Rich, you have time. Here, we need to be nearby to this building. Where's a good place to tuck in?
I mean, he looks around. This is kind of a nice neighborhood. I'd have to find some place that no one will kick you whenever you try to sleep, is what I would do. I wouldn't necessarily sleep here. I imagine the guards walk through pretty regularly, but behind a shop usually works. Maybe back over by the church would be a better place to sort of camp out. It's not within eyeshot, but...
do we find, or are we surrounded by tall buildings?
Yeah, this area is kind of filled with tall buildings, sort of manor houses, but more in like the way like a large brownstone house would be in like England, maybe.
Okay.
The buildings around here are all made of brick, and I didn't say this before, but everything's like, imagine sort of Gothic and English Victorian architecture, but if it was more brightly colored painted. Like every building gets painted like the Painted Ladies of San Francisco.
Ryan.
Yeah, bud.
Ding me.
Mitch's random fact.
That shit was painted, Jay. That was gaudy as hell. In fact, it's a common misconception that paint wasn't more common. Even peasants had several very bright colors they used. However, the pigments didn't have longevity, and they wore away pretty quickly over time. So when people recovered these items 50 to 100 years later, and they were restoring them, they thought they were just dirty, polished off all of the paint, and restored them, quote-unquote, to raw wood with an oil or varnished finish. Same thing that happened with Greek statues being polished down to marble, when originally they would have been painted, in my opinion, quite terribly.
You thought they would have been painted. Now, I'm not going to give him that.
Yeah, it's really common for ancient artists.
All right.
I come for art.
Who doesn't?
Ooh.
But yeah, so that's where you're at. He kind of tells you that, but Finboggy does turn to you, Reyes. He's like,
just like, look, why are you so dead set on being within eyeshot? Like, hey, why are you still here? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand what you're doing.
He looks at Finboggy.
Focus here.
he puts his finger up because he knows you just did drugs.
Yeah. I kind of look around. And
Yeah, this is kind of what I mean.
When he asks me to focus, I look at him and I go,
Don't worry. This isn't as good as the stuff I normally got.
Great, yeah,
I
no,
can still focus.
it's
pretty
fine.
Easily.
I was totally worried about that. Hey, why don't you
Why
just...
am I still here?
Yeah, why don't you just go off, get your drugs, have yourself a nice time? You're free, right? Why are you gonna be here to
Because-
muck up whatever we're doing?
Because I agreed to come save Foe, a man who without I would likely have never gotten to you and gotten my freedom. So, in that regard, this is the last bit on my ledger, the last debt to clear. After this, I may go my own way. We shall see.
Alright, fair enough. Yo, foe something. Alright, I don't know, man. Have you ever slept on, in a city street before?
Do these roofs have access from inside the building?
Like a chimney? Some of them.
No, like a patio on the roof.
Depends on the building.
He points out, like, any of the manor houses would probably have patios. He points out that some of the more, like, gaudy buildings probably have some sort of terrace somewhere. I can't promise the door will be unlocked, but I figure that's not a problem for you.
Good, I want one without.
And I look at the nearest building that he didn't point out that would have a terrace at the top, and I find an alley near there and try to scope out a clean, easy way to climb up to the top of it. And I look at him when I feel like I found that, and I go,
Are you coming up or staying down?
Just gives you, like, a salute. See you around, kid. And he goes off to go find a place to set up his little homeless shelter.
Staying eyes shut, if possible.
They could have their own bedrooms.
I love Fimboggy.
yeah, all I do is I climb to the top of a building without a terrace on it, and I chill up there. I keep an eye out on the Inquisitor's building, hoping that this isn't some version of trap set by Evalina, and hoping that they can reach out to me if they need to, because the trust is minimal there.
She's trying to reach out and touch faith, you know what I mean?
Up top, real quick, Grace, because you went up higher, you kind of can see over a lot of the roofs. Off in the distance of various directions, you see the church. You also make out the High Inquisitor's garrison, which is to the west of the castle, which you'll see on a hill. And off in the distance, you also see, these manor houses up toward the north. And you also notice a place with some twinkling lights that you see just over the low wall to the east that would be Crest Town, where your people can be found in bulk.
The fish market.
Yeah.
It's sort of a China...
That's what they call it. That's what they call it. That's
that
totally what they call it.
That is what they call it. That's not what you call it, but that is what the people call it. That you know that's out that way. Night comes along, and if you guys just sort of set up shop and get your rests on, you all can have your fuck it long rest. You get 8 hours. Like, I don't see any reason why you guys couldn't full on.
God, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I've done drugs, and though they're not the strong level of drugs, I don't think I have enough to, like, even try fiddling with any of my kits or anything like that. I'm on one task.
Sure.
And that is make sure that
you pull out your kit, and then you realize that it's got a speck of dirt on it, and you polish the speck of dirt for the next 8 hours.
Wrong drugs, bud. I pull out my kit, it just sits there. I've forgotten about it.
It's just
These are pain drugs, my man.
I want to give drugs to 9.
You want to give me the drugs that you just picked up?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
This is ibuprofen. Actually, this is better than what he was taking. So yeah, I guess this is fine.
The apothecary said it is medicine, but is Inquisitor only to purchase?
That tracks, honestly. Yeah, no, that was drugs that you were trying to buy.
You said it was medicine, but in too strong of a
He said it
dose.
was medicine because he's a drug addict, and drugs are basically medicine for them.
How do you know the apothecary is a drug addict?
Reyes.
No, I know the Reyes is the drug addict. The apothecary said it was medicine as well.
In certain doses, sure, but Reyes likes to take a lot of it.
At any rate, I got this for you to hold on to. The fish seems more comfortable with you than me, so...
Okay, I will hold on to this, and I will let him know that it came from you, but I will hold on to it. Sound good?
Hey.
Evalina can be there. We're getting ready to go, so, like, whatever you guys want to say before we head off.
I'm reading. I don't even
The only
pay
person
attention.
not there is Reyes.
While you're reading, Evalina,
Correct.
you get a message back from Avon saying, and it's just sorry, hectic day. I will get to you, maybe tomorrow morning, I hope.
We hope to.
It's a text, right?
Yeah.
It's the message cantrip, or the message spell.
I message back. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
But she knows me very well, so she probably won't read into it as much as somebody that didn't know me would.
You get the sending equivalent to ... and then it goes away.
Okay.
And then around that time, the clock starts to ding. You realize that night has fallen.
Evalina, is your mother gonna be home soon?
I have no idea when my mom's going to be home.
So should we be like Ready to hide or something?
I don't know.
I
I am an adult.
Are we on bad terms with your mother?
I trusted her before, but now I am unsure because she is propping up a false religion, I believe. I think. I don't know. So, let's just hope she doesn't come home.
We don't
If
think she'll attack us, right?
Should I kill her?
Probably not. That would be bad, I think. I think she's very important here, actually.
I don't respond to should I kill her. I just give an angry look.
I think that's a no. That's definitely a no. Don't kill her, Adaru.
Is that a no, or are we don't know?
Don't kill her, Adaru.
I'm only trying to help.
Maybe just tie her up.
Aye.
If necessary. If necessary.
I'll tie up your mum.
Mhm.
Aye.
Lord.
I don't know what you guys are doing with this RP right now. You guys know you're supposed to go somewhere, right?
We pack up.
That was for the fans. Now we can ship in there and Evalina's mom. I don't know why.
Absolutely.
We can.
We left that opportunity open for ourselves.
Look at Mitch out here doing fan service. I didn't think it'd be possible in a podcast.
Mitch historically has only ever tried to have romantic ties to someone else's family member. So beware.
Jay,
That's not true.
We all
That's
have
not true.
romantic ties to someone's family member.
Stupid.
That's not true, because Mitch definitely tried to allude to some romantic relationship with Nine.
Everyone has a romantic relationship with Nine.
Fair.
So
That's what she was created for.
That
That's
wasn't
the
a
truth.
relationship.
Okay?
That was a fantasy. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it with feelings.
all right. You guys, if you have nothing else to do, step out into the cold night air. It is a little damp. It looks like it's going to start raining as Finboggy comes out of an alley and like sort of whistles up toward Raysk's rooftop.
Perch.
Yeah.
Did this man end up being on top of my house? Because it'll be kind of fucking ridiculous if he's like, I'm not going to sleep in your house. I'm going to sleep on top of your
No,
house.
he wanted a house
No,
without a
because-
patio, so he's across the street
He
from your
wanted the house without a veranda.
Yeah. So no, your house was too nice, one. And two, how could I possibly keep an eye on a house I'm on top of? Reyes may be high, but he's not that
You
dumb.
realize you can see Reyes from your window?
Yeah, Raysk is on like a warehouse roof somewhere like
Arguably, the
two
best way
doors
to keep
down.
an eye on something is to be on top of it.
Arguably.
Doo-ba-doo! Hi. Welcome to Nine Phone. Here's a commercial for one of the many products you can find through the Nine Phone right now. Beep.
Ahoy, mateys! Keep an eye on the horizon for the biggest adventure to sail the stinky seas. Even Footing Games presents Pathfinder, the newest and dampest addition to the Babies and Broadswords TTRPG series. Gather up your crew of tricksy toddlers and plunder your way down the big stinky river in this beautifully illustrated, cleverly designed, and brilliantly written campaign. Customize your ship, cannonball some sea monsters, and hoist those dirty diapers high for Pathfinder. Live now on Kickstarter. Don't miss your chance to join the crew and check us out on evenfootinggames.com.
Yeah, so you guys convene and you guys make your way across town to the outer wall. There is, once again, it's late and there are guards at the wall, but the way it works is because the city is bigger than the inner walls, in order to get out, if you're already in the city, you are basically handed like a pass that gets you in and out if you need it. But they might question like, why the fuck are you going out at 9 o'clock? You know?
I believe that I and likely Finboggy would do our best to not look like we are part of some grouping, as that just adds suspicion. So I'm gonna follow along, but like not seem as some part of any grouping, because it's already weird enough people are trying to leave at night. A whole group of 5 or 6 of us motherfuckers is too much.
So should I find my own way or go with ye out then?
I have an idea on how I can get the pass easily. You can come with us.
Like I said, they barely check IDs here. It's mainly about giving you a slip to get in and out. It's like getting stamped at fucking Disneyland.
if you don't have the stamp, you can't get back in. Getting out's easy.
Yeah.
Getting in is hard.
Yeah. Reyes just
Fuck,
says...
it could just be Arcane Mark. That shit lasts like, what, an hour?
I mean, yeah, I like that. That's essentially,
It's
yeah.
just the gate guard's Arcane Mark. That's all it is.
You don't have one of these things so we can get through, Evalina?
We don't need a thing to get through. We just need the stamp to get back.
Oh, is that hard for you to get?
No.
It's a matter of policy. Let's just go. We'll just be separate. It's not worth thinking about.
Okay.
What's the grouping? That's the only reason I ask.
It's Fimbagi and Risk, and then it's Evalina and Nine, and then it's Adaru in between the two groups, realizing he'd been splitting the difference, and now he has to pick a side.
Amazing. So,
Sure.
And Adaru
Alright,
goes
okay.
with the girls.
Yeah, if Nine's with the Inquisitor, nothing is asked. People give the Crestkin a few funny looks because you don't see them on the side of town that much. And Fimbagi, of course, is
I'm
just a
super
smelly
hunched
dude.
over like
so,
before, so I try to blend in with Fimbagi as much as possible.
the dude, the dude is very kind of like, oh hey, Kenorian, but as you guys walk up, he just hits you on the hand with this wand that does Arcane Mark because I do love that, and he says, that'll last actually 2 hours, so hurry back. It's late. If you come back after curfew, which is in an hour, probably not going to get in. Now move along.
I nod.
Aye.
Okay.
They don't say that to me, do they?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah. I was like...
They're very respectful to Evalina. They don't even technically mark you, because if you're wearing your Inquisitor shit, you don't need any of this.
I don't need it, yeah.
You get your Warforged marked in case you need to send them on without you, but that's it.
I assume
All right.
Adaru needs one too?
Adara needs one, yes.
Okay.
They're like, don't worry, babe, just in case you need to send your Warforged back.
Or you-
Yeah.
one of
And
your
we know
peasants-
that she's
in case
with
you just send
you.
your peasants back to effect.
Yeah, exactly.
As we reconvene and connect together, I say, okay, I don't know what's going on. I trust Father Deno, but they could lay a trap. So everyone be on guard.
Okay.
I nod.
Aye, always.
I nod and then attempt to hide.
Okay. How are you hiding exactly? Just do you break away from the group? What's the plan there?
My plan is to break away from the group, and I'm not trying to hide stationarily. I'm trying to move stealthily and not be easily seen.
I mean, if you break away from the group and you're just trying to do your own thing, roll me stealth and then hold on to that for me in case it comes up.
You got it.
All right.
All right.
Should I not?
As you guys roll up to the old Durkite church, tucked just outside the city walls to the west, you find an old wooden building, simple and worn. It appears to have been well used and abused. Graffiti scrawled across the front-facing door and wall reads, "We will be your daddy," below which hangs a rather stylized, larger-than-life picture of a veiny penis.
Fucking love these guys.
The windows high up are made out of a green stained glass in the form of the original jade phallus of this is a true old Durkite religious church, not the church to St. Dynac that it became in the last 50 years. 100 years? 100 years.
Should I not?
So how many chickens are outside? Because I hear them.
Plenty of chickens, all sorts of chickens, just in case that slips through.
Oh, it's always chickens.
They are surrounded by cocks. That's the way it works.
Yep. It's their sacred food. Specifically, cock. Eat a cock for Dirk.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys are at the
Eat a cock
door.
for Dirk.
Cock in
So
your
should
mouth
I
for Dirk.
not?
That would be, polite. I would just walk in.
I knock.
You knock. How long do you wait?
I mean, 9 would wait. 9 would wait, but I assumed Evalina would just push past into the room.
Eventually, you wait, and she sees that you're waiting. She opens the door, and halfway across this long church, Father Deno is walking, trying to get to the door when you open it. Oh, okay. Evalina, yes. You made it.
Hello!
Hello again.
I just bow, because I am on high. I'm wary. I am actively percepting.
Sure. Do you want to make an insight?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck it, I want to make an insight. No, actually, I want to make a perception.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Adaru's gonna check his fucking corners. That's what he's gonna do.
But Father Deno, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry about the way that I walked out of the church earlier, I didn't know what was happening, and I didn't mean to break up the floors like that. I can come back and fix them if you
No.
need that. I'm so sorry.
No. It's fine. We have people to fix such things. It is okay. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it here in the show that my voice is messed up, and if Deno doesn't sound the way he did last time, that's just tough titty today.
And if it's just the wrong voice, that's why. That's why.
Yeah, it's the throat. Yeah, it's the throat.
That's why.
That's why.
Wrong accent. It's because his throat hurts.
What do we get for our insight and perception checks?
My insight's 21. 21.
Can I case the outside before?
Sure. Roll perception.
I'm only rolling insight because I want to make sure that it's actually okay that 9 did that. She still feels bad.
Thanks for
That
the
is a
shield,
19.
I guess.
You think that he's being polite, that it was actually pretty fucked up, but he does seem like he doesn't want you to feel bad about it.
Okay, I'm still really sorry.
All right, what did Evalina get?
21. 21.
This is Father Deno. This man sort of helped raise you in the church. He is a good man, and he seems very.
I'm a good man.
He feels
Good man.
he's paranoid. Like he's as paranoid as you are, but he doesn't seem to have ill will toward you. And then Mitch, what did you get for your perception?
I got a 9. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
The inside of the church is surprisingly well kept, considering you saw the state of the outside. It does seem like this church is still in use in some way. It doesn't look like it's an abandoned church.
Yeah, it's used for fucking.
Evalina,
Reyes.
is this your daddy?
No.
But it says on outside, yes?
Does this mean I should call you Daddy Deno instead of Father Deno?
Father is the appropriate term for a Dynakian priest, but when you meet Robbie inside, he would love for you to call him Daddy, I'm sure.
I don't think I will be doing that.
I will say this. This is note for Jay. You're losing the accent that is on there real quick.
Okay.
I get it. You don't really care. I'm just putting it out there.
That's why he
Just
did
doing
it.
what I
Give us
can
the
to not cough
disclaimer.
into the microphone, my dude.
I get you. Hey, bro. I get you.
What did you get, Jeff, for your check?
Well, luckily enough, I get to do those at advantage, so I got a 21 as well.
Okay. Yeah. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You do get the feeling that you're being watched.
Okay. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, but I get the feeling that all of us, or I specifically,
You
are
right
being
now
watched.
feel a prickle on the back of your neck.
Where's Finboggy?
Okay.
Finboggy's here. Finboggy would have gone in with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So it seems pretty likely a building like this would have a skylight. Would I have noticed that in my casing of the outside?
Yeah, you can get in through the roof, man. There's always a window or a door.
I just want to look in through the roof. I don't want to get in.
There's always a lighthouse.
There's always a lighthouse. Yeah, if you want to watch everything from the roof, you can do that. Your hearing
I
won't
want
be
to watch
great.
it for a little while.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. You don't find anything out of place. You do have a sense of unease from your perception check, but nothing to
Right.
tell you anything is off other than that. Like,
Yeah. And in that alone, I'm going to be a little more cautious.
I'll be a little bit more specific because you rolled over 20, and it's the idea that strikes Reyes now that it's been several hours and you're coming down off of your drugs, that if somebody would be interested in what you are up to, they may have tried to follow you or tail you, or had you tailed.
Okay. Could I make it to the roof and make another perception check to see that, or is it I got what I got from that and just know that there's potentially somebody
you
watching
with
us?
a 21, you didn't see anybody in particular.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to go onto the roof and I'm just going to be here to keep us separated, because if somebody is following us, one, this is where someone would try to spy on them, and two, we can at least be in different groupings to be harder to corner.
Sure. Back inside the church, you guys are led deeper into the church where behind the altar, you find a similar room that Deno had in his section of the Empirical Church, where there's like an altar room that's sort of an inner sanctum area for the priest. Inside, you find him and another older human dude with like this sort of white fuzzy beard, and he's they've got Liz chained to like the wall. They've got it wrapped around an altar stone so that he can't lift or get away. And you see this dude sort of kind of talking to List as you guys walk in with Deno. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I know. It's super uncool. What you're doing. We'll try to help you or whatever, but like, I don't think I'm gonna let you go. No. Oh, hey!
Nah, bruh.
Nah, bro.
Who is this?
Deno goes,
Everyone, this is Father Robbie. Father Robbie, this is Evalina Chopin, a priestess in my order. This is, I don't know that we've met, actually, as he points at Adaru, and Finn Boggy.
Hello!
Where is the other one?
9.
Were there more of you?
Yeah. Reyes guy, he stayed behind.
All right. Yeah, this is Father Robbie. He is of the older order of the Durkite religion, but we still work very well. It is essentially the same religion, so if you know.
Is it true that I should call you Daddy Robbie?
Oh, yeah. If you want to, yeah. Please. You can call me Daddy if you want, yeah.
Would you prefer that?
I would, yeah.
You got it, Daddy Robbie.
Should I call you Daddy as well?
Yes, yeah,
I wish
all
you
of you,
would. I
every
wish you
one of
would.
you can call me Daddy, yeah. If you wouldn't mind, actually, it's been a while since anybody called me Daddy, and it's really doing it for me, yeah.
We are children.
As you wish, I will call you Daddy Robbie.
Just all chuckling.
I
quietly about
have
this.
my eyes locked with Litz, and I'm looking at him like the people in the office look at the camera, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, in my mind, what I'm trying to convey to him is, look at the shit you're putting me through.
Do you want to call me Daddy too? I've never had an Inquisitor call me Daddy, so like that would be a big milestone for me.
So, that'd be pretty big.
it'd be pretty big for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Evalina is, for the first time that you guys have ever noticed, speechless at this. She does not quite know what to say, but she looks at him, looks at Litz, looks back at him. So what are we trying to do here today?
And he's like gonna talk, and then Robbie realizes he has no fucking clue, and then Deno's like,
Adaru leans in real close to Evalina. He is trying to get an Inquisitor to call him Daddy.
Yeah. So yes. No, Father Robbie is technically the highest member priest.
Yeah, he is.
Robbie goes, yeah, I am.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, highest as all the time.
Eldest.
All the
Most
time.
high.
Most high indeed.
Yeah, he is the high priest of the Church of Dirk in the area. He is technically more powerful than me in our religion. So, I thought he could help. We've been talking, though, Evalina. Do you mind if I speak to Evalina privately for a moment?
Yeah. I'd move towards that. I don't say anything, I just follow him.
Yeah, so he steps back outside. Reyes, give me a perception check as you are listening in from up top if you want to.
Side note, I'm upset that Evalina didn't roll to see if that she was into Daddy Robbie.
Oh, I did. It was off screen. I didn't say anything. I rolled, and that's why I didn't call him Daddy.
Do you not want? So you don't
So
want.
she's not into it. She's not
That's
into
a
it.
shame.
Yeah. I think he's too old.
He is very old. He's a Tommy Chong looking dude. Is what he is.
I love it. Oh
Yeah.
god, I love him
So
even more
much.
now. Stop it.
He's my favorite now.
Now Brian's
Nine's
gonna call him Daddy.
Yeah, Nine's into
Nine's
it.
gonna call him Daddy. Nine is
I
calling
only
him Daddy.
rolled a 15.
Okay. You're only gonna make out every other word of this. Like, okay, but so we'll see.
So, Evalina, I've been speaking to Father Robbie. What do you hope to get out of any of this? What is your goal?
I want to rid the devil from inside of his mind. So, and to keep him alive.
All right.
So that we can learn how to do that with me.
Yes. If something is truly going on in the church, if there is some sort of conspiracy throughout the primacy that is, well, I won't say surprising, but definitely deeper than I would have possibly imagined. then we need to be incredibly careful. And me and Robbie have been speaking. If we banish this demon from him, it goes back to the lower realms, to the hells.
Is there no way we could bind it here for information?
That would be very difficult. It would require some sort of vessel to put it in. It would require more than we have available. But you could help us get these things if that's what you want to do. But that is my point, is there's no simple answer to this problem, because if he is possessed and the Inquisitors are in some way in contact with the lower realms, then if we depossess you or him, then the Inquisitors will know that you are compromised, that they need to take action against you until we find a way to trap it in a way that you claim it is trapped within you. Liz just must be kept prisoner and hidden. Do you understand?
If I do this correctly, it will show Liz as killed. My father sent him after me.
Yes, which they would also know if he was killed, because in theory the devil would go either free or be destroyed itself and sent back to the lower realms. Do you understand? Either it was destroyed utterly or it was sent back, and they would know either way. They have to know List is alive based on that information. Everything you're doing is now on borrowed time.
Having him captive wouldn't be outside of what an Inquisitor would do.
Why would an Inquisitor catch another Inquisitor?
He was sent after me, and I am going off of the Inquisitor's playbook, yes? Capture your enemy, get information.
You know the Inquisitors better than I do. I'll give you that, but that is a decision that you will have to make for how you navigate their idiosyncrasies, their manipulations.
I look around. I'm gonna do a quick perception check to see if anybody's listening.
Sure. What's that stealth check you rolled, Jeff?
It was only 13.
Ooh. Wow. Low one.
Well, I got a 17 before I add anything.
You look around and you
Yeah.
look up and you just see Reyes with his nose pressed against the stained glass up above you.
But altogether, I have a 24. So do I see anybody or anything else?
No, nothing in the church. You also get this weird feeling that maybe you're being watched, though. Like, you don't feel safe here for some reason. And it's not your present company, but you just feel like this location isn't safe.
I grab Father Deno's wrist, and
Evalina.
I lean forward and down a bit to whisper.
Mm-hmm.
And in Dwarvish, I'm pretty sure I have Dwarvish. I have another language. In another language. He's smart. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, sure.
I did not run into these people on accident. I was sent here on a mission.
What was your mission?
To find these people, gain their trust, and figure out who's pulling their strings.
Who sent you on this mission?
My father.
And
Then,
yet he
to
sent
add
Liz.
legitimacy, he sent Liz as a pawn to die.
So you're saying your father may know everything you're up to anyway?
Yes, this was his choice.
Did he assume that you would kill List, and maybe that problem would be less of a problem?
Yes, Litz and I have, I say this in common. I'm like, Litz and I had a sordid past full of anger and hot sexual tension.
Once again, that leads me to believe that maybe you are working on borrowed time, because if your father thought that you would kill List and his devil, then the fact that you did not may tip your father off that something is strange. Maybe we should continue the conversation with this group. Do you trust them? You are sent to find things out about them, but it does not feel that you are working for your father anymore.
I have made it clear to everyone who has asked that I work for Saint Tynak.
Do you wish to keep these things a secret from them, or do you wish to tell them?
I think they already do not trust me. Why tell them more? Why give them more ammunition? They treat me like shit. Why tell them my whole story? They saw in the Fae that I worked for Saint Tynak. I was honest.
Yes.
That's what matters to me.
They also know you are an Inquisitor, and it is in my experience, young Chopin, that trust is earned by showing it to others and telling them things that you think they will react poorly to.
I trust 9.
If you don't think that we should tell them this, but it would be better if we could continue, because we now need to figure out what we do with List. And Robbie is not interested in helping us for nothing. He doesn't trust any of this. He is a bit of a conspiracy nut, and you're kind of telling him that everything he believes is true.
Then I would think he'd be more excited to work with me.
Yeah, but you're an Inquisitor, and, well, he is... Robbie. Inside, Robbie's like, so yeah, I don't trust any one of you dudes, because, obviously, you guys are in the machine, and,
I am a machine.
I am not inside 9.
yeah, you can be programmed to do anything you want, man. Hey, I'm
Would I
surprised.
fit?
They can program him too.
Would I fit inside there, 9?
What?
Would I fit inside of you?
Probably. I am pretty big. And you're pretty small.
That is true.
I don't want to explore this any further.
So, like, when the primacy, like, programmed you, right? Did they put in kill words?
As I walk in to
Kill
that,
words?
I go, the primacy did not program her.
I was talking to Adaru.
The primacy did not program him either.
There looks him dead in the eye and says, yes.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
So do you have the basis of idea of what I told Father Deno?
Yeah, not devil's in the noggin, and we can't send him home because the primacy will know, and we don't want that. That'd be a no go. So,
What
no.
will the primacy know?
Well, if we send the devil like back, if we just banish it, then it goes home, and it seems very clear that they're in contact with the nether realms. Devil goes home, talks to his devil buddies. Devils all know.
Then why didn't the primacy know who we were? Because we've killed a devil before.
Oh, the primacy knew exactly who you were.
Well, no. I mean, they would know what the devil knew, and the devil like didn't know you. Maybe I don't like.
But the devil that
Devil knew you killed him.
inside the
Yeah.
Vivaldi happened to keep more of your secret than I was able to find.
This list goes. Why do you think she was sent to kill you all or find you?
I wasn't even sent to kill them.
Oh, you haven't admitted that to
I
yourself
did a
yet.
shit job, didn't I?
I can kill him right now, and we can.
Like I said,
What?
if you kill him, if you kill him, he will go back, and everyone will know what's up. Are you not keeping track?
But we'll have one less demon inquisitor.
That they could just put in another person, and it's a devil, not a demon. Very different.
Is it?
Yeah. You like? I mean, like etymologically, yeah.
Edamame?
Edamame, yeah. Hey, if you guys are hungry after this, we should totally go get some edamame.
I would love.
I
Ryan would love some edamame.
I lean down
Mm-hmm.
to Litz. Do
Coming in for a kiss.
Should we leave?
I like get on cause he's sitting, right? Chained up to an
Yeah,
altar.
he's chained to an altar. They've got him like he's been tied up for a while
Do you
now.
need to roll to see if you're into this?
I already did. You guys keep saying these things like I don't have dice right here and I didn't.
You're not telling us or
Chained
the
to the
listener.
altar.
Because you're not telling us. I have to
My
guess.
actions will tell you.
It turns out that we're into you telling us. So
Just
My-
chained there, glistening.
Just you made it a thing. You can't make it not a
tattered
thing
shirt.
anymore.
It's a
and start
thing.
rolling
I
it
still
quiet.
roll. But I thought maybe for the sake of the story, I just
Thank you.
act out what the
yeah.
roll was.
No, she is right. Yeah, that's true.
Just
You guys will have to infer
that's
from
rude.
context clues if she's into it or not.
the moonlight
damn
We're
it.
players. We can't do
against
that.
his eyes.
Yeah, it's true. They're very
This is
bad.
a
at it.
podcast. We need to have running jokes.
Franz, or whatever your name is now. Would you prefer a different name?
Franz is fine.
Does the breaker of walls tell me his true name?
No, he doesn't react. The breaker of wall. I mean, hey, tell you what. If you want to try to glean any information from the thing within you, you could roll me a wisdom check.
Okay, I roll a 16, not a 20, so upsetting. I want information. Give me the information. So just a straight wisdom, yeah?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I'm a wise lady.
I want to smell him.
He is a lower rank still. I would not bother to know his name.
They didn't even give him a high rank devil. I say to my friends.
You see a flash of irritation across Liz's face.
Adairu walks up and literally smells them.
I will be a much higher rank when this is done.
Throwing dirt on that motherfucker's non-existent name.
Does he smell like a bitch?
Smells like bitch in here.
It always smells like bitch in here, bud.
No, but for real, Adairu, we're gonna try to pull a demon out of a dude. Adairu's doing a before and after sniff test. Adairu wants to see if he can sniff out a demon possession.
Oh, no. No, there's no smell to the
No, yeah,
the
but
this smells like urine, sweat, and a guy who hasn't been allowed to change his clothes for 2 days.
He smells like the privacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Franz Liszt and unnamed lower rank demon, what do you suppose I do with you?
Oh, obviously it's kill me. There's nothing you can do. Just get rid of me, because I will be a problem for you as long as I'm alive.
I don't know. Maybe I leave you here with the father of...
Daddy. My name's Daddy.
Daddy Robbie. That's
Yeah, Daddy Robbie. I'll make him call me Daddy. I will. You give me enough time.
I put my finger up to him and I go, perhaps I'll leave you here with Daddy Robbie then. And you can listen to him go on and on.
It's been years since I broke a brat, dude. I will do it.
It was said with so much, like, shitty, like, Daddy Robbie. Like, do you want to be left here then? Kind of thing. I could leave you here with,
She says it. She
Daddy
said it.
Robbie.
She called me Daddy Robbie. Did you hear her? You heard her, right?
I absolutely heard it. She totally said Daddy Robbie.
I have a question for Daddy Robbie.
Yeah?
Why don't we just trap the demon here, kill them both, and then resurrect your friend?
Oh, quick answer, I'm not a wizard. You probably need more than that. It requires a spell of the 6th order called Magic Jar, to trap a soul or a being of an extraplanar bent. So, I can banish it, but it'll just, like I said, go back to hell, talk to his buddies, tell him all your information, let him know all your secrets, and then you'll never be able to sleep again. So, Magic Jar, 6th level spell from a wizard.
I thought there were ways to make circle that trapped things here, and if killed in circle, died for real.
Once again, likely a wizard. I think you need a wizard. I can do like a temporary trap, like I can hold on to him for an hour, usually use it to summon and then interrogate a guy. I imagine we could maybe keep him for an hour and then it would be like, so I could like draw a circle, right? And then we could draw a bigger circle around that circle. And then like, so when that circle dropped, there's still a circle. But like eventually I just run out of room, And chalk, I'd probably run out of chalk.
What if I made like a metal circle that we could like blast a bunch of times?
It still requires the concentration and like the spell energy to maintain the spell. It'll only last an hour. Also 100 gold pieces, but like you guys look like you're flush, so. And once again, temporary solution.
Why don't we ask the man whose life we are gambling about?
I'm literally trying to talk to him this whole time.
Yeah, you're still talking. So back to the conversation between List and Evalina. What do you say?
So I could leave you here, or you could come with me if you'll be a good boy.
Evalina, do you know how easy it is to make your body just stop eating? Do you know how fast this body will die if I just stop drinking? It's amazing how fragile these bodies are. You can do nothing to me, and it is only a matter of time before you all realize it.
I feel like I have plenty of good berries that I could snake you.
And I can force myself to vomit.
With no hands? That's impressive. You gotta really be choking on it.
I
Check out my only Inquisitors.
Yeah, yes. I have a gag reflex.
Hang on, Jay, I got this for you. All I have to do is imagine your face.
Not something Litz would say to me, alright?
No, List isn't smooth. He just shrugs. I'm okay, if you want to stay here and babysit me, that's fine too. Take all of your energy, and I encourage you to waste it on such things. It's only a matter of time before you are found. You can do nothing, and you have not figured it out yet.
Am I able to hear them?
No, not in this
Just
room.
repel in like Spider-Man
Yeah, is there...
on your shark soak.
Stupid.
So they
Yes.
move where they're
Yes, I
at. There's
am.
not a light right above them.
I'm gonna say this, Risk. The sense of unease, like you're being watched, has gone away in the last like few minutes. Like whoever was
Okay.
watching you has stopped.
Then as soon as that stops, I'm gonna enter through one of these skylights.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's Risk, yes?
Yeah, I drop down and I go.
Yes.
Oh, now you know it's Risk.
Well, yeah.
He went shopping with us.
Risk is a bit
No,
hard to miss.
That's full.
Listen. All of that isn't important. I don't know what you're discussing right now. What I do know
Did you?
is I did this.
Risk, have you met Daddy Robbie?
Oh, hey, you're Kreskin. Hey, I like Kreskin. They're cool.
Daddy,
Yes, you can call me Daddy. Yeah.
This is Daddy Robbie.
I think I would prefer not. Thank you.
Well, I mean, you could prefer it, but that's like my title. So
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Deno made rude in his church, Risk.
You gotta call him Daddy Robbie.
Come on, dude, just do it. Feel it feels on your
This isn't
tongue,
the
dude.
point.
Put it in your mouth and just feel it around.
I don't have a tongue. Why do you think it's so
You don't
hard
have a
for me
tongue?
to speak?
Oh, that's hot, honestly. But like
Is it?
the teeth, not so much.
So-
He's got some chompers on it. But anyway, that's not the point.
I was outside. I felt as though we were being watched, which is why I stayed there. Now, that feeling went away, which either means we are not being watched because they gathered what they needed, or they are going to get more people. I do not know what you're discussing here, but we should probably leave soon.
Whoa. The primacy, you're gonna come here, dude? You think you brought the primacy here? Dude, you guys brought the fuzz on me?
I don't know.
Fuck, I gotta go pack some shit. Hold on, I'll be back. You fucking... he just heads
Daddy
out the
Robbie's
door.
coming with us, guys.
Do you need any help?
No, I don't need you to know where my stuff is. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
What are we discussing here?
What to do with Inquisitor Litz?
how long you have until you are all fucked?
Is that because if you die, you tell your friends? I think is what I was able to hear.
He won't have very many friends. He is a low-level demon. Or devil. My apologies. But it's hard to tell with the low levels, right?
The information you have all given me will seal my place in the realm of pride. It is only a matter of time that my low rank will be changed.
But there
So
slaps
we keep
him
him alive. Yes.
in the mouth.
Just slap list.
Just there slaps List in the mouth
Ah, oh.
with protection from evil.
Okay.
It gives the target that I touch advantage on will saving throws against possession if they are already possessed.
Okay, we're gonna hit him with to see if he can get a little control and be Lizzed for a bit.
I
again.
give him guidance.
And
Alright.
then, so basically, there just kneels down, slaps him when he opens his stupid mouth, and then says to Evalina, "If you wish to be saving your friend, I think it is best we ask him."
Yeah, I then cast guidance and hold point his chin up towards me, and I look at him in the eyes.
He reels from the slap, and you see him like have this internal struggle, and then he opens his eyes and he looks up at Evalina, and he's like, "Please, Evalina, help me. Just like let me go. It hurts. The bindings hurt.
I know. It hurts me
They
too.
hurt so much."
Would you rather die and never help the primacy? Or would you rather help save everyone else and come with me?
What do I have to live for? I am a poor man of no means. It hurts so much. Just kill me, Evalina.
There just quietly hands her his knife.
I sympathize. Make your choice.
My role was to see how I was going to deal with this. And I look at him and I say, I cannot let you go. If you don't want to stay for yourself, try to stay for me. You can help. We can help everyone. You are strong. You cover all the bases that I am not good at.
When you react in that way, he rolls his eyes and he's like, "Oh my god, you can't even make this fun.
Heroism? Altruism?
Sounds like what he would want.
It's at that point that you realize that he didn't succeed at his save, and it's just the demon pretending to be List,
I slap him
asking
again.
you to kill him.
I slap him again.
No spell this time.
All right.
There just slaps him.
He spits out some blood, and he's like, sensations are so intriguing. Pain is a new one.
Are we keeping him alive, Jake?
Yes.
As I
he's-
reiterate and look around.
I look at Father Deno and I go, I think it's best that I keep him as prisoner
Where?
with us.
How?
How is a good question.
We cannot get him past the front gate. 3 of us combined had problem just getting him into the town. And you wish to carry this... Not
I don't
even
think
dead?
we will be returning to the town.
We smuggled him out here. We are churchmen. We have ways of getting things around the guards. It's not...
Forever.
Not forever. If you want us to keep him on the move or change locations again, this gets harder every time. And the DM will probably roll a series of checks to see if it works, and you may never know.
Evalina, you're not my friend, and I am not yours. But please, take heed my advice, that now is a moment of decisive action for what you choose to do, not middling action. No matter what you do, at best you can postpone the decision you're making now. But the choice must be made, and whenever that choice is made, the circumstance will be the same.
I have never had to make a choice before in my life. Not one so big. We do not return to my home. I think I am forsaking my previous plan. You guys want to say foe? You will have my help, but you will also have my prisoner.
Oh, I want to point out that I'm not doing any of this for free.
What did you need?
Yeah, if you guys want me to hold on to this dude for days, this is very dangerous for me, so, like, I would love, well, Deno wants me to say that I would love to learn more about the Blue Dawn. They're apparently in the city, and, I need help finding them so that they'll stop hassling us.
Wait, what do you mean? Why?
They're pretty unchill to priests and the churches, like, in general.
Okay, so you watch him, we go into town, eliminate the Blue Dawn, come back. Hopefully you have something that can just knock him out, or find a way to stop him from starving himself to death. We take him as a prisoner, I wear him as a backpack, we go free foe.
So,
I don't think he was sending us on a mission to kill people.
yeah, I don't want the Blue Dawn dead. I was hoping you guys might, like, look into it, and
I'm sorry,
Maybe-
mine wasn't their training. Mixed wires.
yeah, like, I mean, they're not that uncool, dude. Like, you don't have to do that.
I didn't know how uncool they were.
That's my bad, I guess.
So you just
Hey,
want
and
some...
he came back into the room, by the way, and he's got this big ol', like, bushel of
Weed.
yes,
Monkweed.
it's a of this plant, and he starts, hey, and like, immediate help. Could each one of you take, like, a bunch of this and hold on to it for me? Because if they do show up and they catch me with this is way more than a day's supply.
I can fit a lot of that inside of my chest.
Well, no, can a robot, like, be arrested for
It
holding
opens.
drugs?
It opens. Like,
He
it
gives you
only
half of
stayed
it.
there.
He gives you fully half it, and then he hands you all just a little thing of marijuana.
I take them. I look at him and I start speaking in thieves'
If anybody asks, that's yours, alright?
That is not going back.
Huh? I'm gonna want that back. That's like the primo stuff. Dude.
I look at Robbie and I speak to him in thieves' cant. Does he understand?
Yeah, bro, you're talking really funny. Like, I don't really understand what that meant. Except for that's not what you hear. You hear, what's up, bro?
What's good?
In thieves' cant, I say,
I may have connections with the Blue Dawn. I do not wish this to go beyond us.
Mm-hmm.
I can help if that is your price.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need is somebody who's in the know and could get in tight with them dudes. Yeah, let them know so that we're not gonna, like, that we don't have to harsh each other, I hear that they're real chill dudes, other than how they're rude as fuck to me,
Yes, but can you ensure he does not die in that time?
Oh, the list dude? Yeah, no, I'm a healer, dude. He's not gonna die.
If you can make sure he stays alive, then I will get you your information as much as I can manage.
Groovy. Yeah, love that. Then we have an accord. You guys, they were talking to each other in like slant rhyme gibberish, and so he turns back to y'all. We have an accord. Your homeboy here. I don't know why you didn't bring him to the fucking discussion from the get-go, because this guy gets it, you know. But we can.
I don't know what the Blue Dawn is, so I don't have to kill them.
The Blue Dawn is Foreign Inquisitor. The Blue Dawn is a radical group of religious zealots. Religious in the way that they are sort of a cult, but their actual, like, problematic thing is that they want to tear down all religion. You would not like them. They preach a complete eradication of religion within the primacy, and they are totally anti-primacy. But otherwise, the weird part is that they preach nonviolence, and they basically perform radical acts of nonviolent protest everywhere they go, and everywhere they go, there's way more rebellion fostered within the primacy.
Okay, so the Blue Dawn is cool in some ways and not cool in other ways.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So, don't kill, just be like, hey, religion is cool, man.
Like, what's your deal,
I'm
man?
trying to, like, talk like him, and it's just not working. It sounds super weird coming out.
Hey, I need... Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, meet me on my level, but don't ever do that again.
Don't worry about the Blue Dawn. I will find him and do what I can.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Tell you what, I will look into finding somebody we can trust to cast Magic Jar, and me and Deno here will find a new place to hide this dude.
Agreed. We should get moving. I do not wish for the primacy or anyone to fall upon us now.
Yeah, so you said people might be coming, so I'm out. We're gonna get this dude moving. You should leave.
Where should we meet you?
We'll get hold of you. You guys got phones, right?
Yeah, here's mine.
He puts in, Robbie gives you his number.
Yes.
And it just says daddy. It's just the contact info.
Okay, I know who it is.
Of course, yeah. How many daddies do you think you got?
Literally just you in this phone.
Oh man, I'm so proud to be your first daddy.
Wait, Martha's my mom. Oh, wait. Hey, do you know Martha?
No.
All right.
Martha Van Buren?
I don't know who that is.
Then no.
Okay.
Somewhat short bit of a bitch.
Yeah, Martha Van Buren, yeah. Martha Van Buren, my first grade English teacher. Yeah. Uh-huh. She's totally dead though. Like, she's old as fuck. She has to be dead. No, wait, was she Elven? She could have been like half Elven or something, maybe. Doubt it though.
So we can't go back to your house anymore?
I don't know. I was thinking of just blowing everything up.
We still have business. Let us resolve that business. Her house was always a risk.
Aye, we are only here to save foe, I thought. This whole secondary errand.
Yeah, this sidetrack for the Inquisitor is not that fucking important, right?
She's the person that got us in here, so it felt, like, necessary.
Look, I would love to figure out how to save everyone who's been possessed, but I didn't have a lot of hope for it to begin with.
Let us move forward. If we keep him alive, fine. We have our old mission, and now a new one.
So where do we go now?
Evalina, before you go, I do have one last thing that we might be able to do if it would help you in any way.
Yes, Father.
We can try to talk to St. Dynac again.
I would like that.
With the help of Robbie? Daddy Robbie.
Well, so St. Dynac is actually not Dirk. He is a saint within my church. So, like, you guys are like the baby church. You have a baby god compared to my supreme god. But, like, yeah, I could help. If I help, though, you talk to Dirk, not Dynac.
Can your supreme god, like, get us in touch with our baby god?
Probably, yeah.
Why would you treat your own son this way? Saint Dynac is a son of Dirk, yes?
Well, yeah, we sire a lot of people, though. Like, nobody's special here in Dirkite religion, you know?
Being a father is more important than genetics.
And that is where the dogma disagrees. You got it. Hey, you've been reading the books.
I've been hitting the books, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's yeah. No, and it's just a disagreement. You know, don't get me wrong. You guys are cool.
I look at Deno with grateful eyes that we are from St. Dynac and not Dirk.
All right. So he sets up the ritual one more time. You contact your deity or a divine proxy and ask them up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no. You must ask your questions before the spell ends. You receive a correct answer for each question. Divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient.
I kind of want to know. I kind of want to talk to Dirk, too.
Sounds like Robbie.
How long
Say
does
it in
what's the
character.
casting time?
Evalina has to
just
say it to Robbie's face.
I will.
To
What's
Daddy
the
Robbie's
casting time?
face.
To Daddy Robbie's face.
What's the casting time?
The casting time is a minute. Or sorry, yeah, 1 minute.
I would like us to finish our business quickly, as we may have visitors soon.
Give me 2 minutes. First,
All right.
we talk to St. Dynac, and then I look at Robbie and I go, and second, I would like to speak to the god Dirk.
I look at Robbie and go,
Is there a back exit?
Whoa. Hey, you want to know? You want to go through the back door? We just met, dude. But yeah, no, there's totally a back door.
I nod.
Yeah, I guess I'll go get my ritual ready. Cool. I haven't talked to God in a while.
Wait, which part do you nod to?
That's the question now,
totally-
isn't it, Ryan?
I nod to there's totally a back door.
There's totally a back door, and you can use it.
They did just meet.
We also just met.
I fucking
There's
love
nothing I
Daddy
shouldn't
Robbie.
nod to here.
I might love Daddy Robbie more than Robert.
Fuck, you love Robert.
That's wild. I'm a little jealous as Robert,
They have
as
to
the
be
person who plays
related, right?
both. I'm jealous now.
They have to be related.
One's human, one's halfling. I don't think it's
Well,
Hey,
it's a,
hey,
it's a religion based on fatherhood. We can probably find a way.
hey.
So you set up the ritual with Deno. What 3 questions would you like to ask your god as the sense of his presence floods this room? For the second time today, Deno is going to cast Commune. That means there's a 25% chance that they get no answer. So let me go ahead and roll that.
but technically, the first time, he wasn't communing with this god.
Well, that's Dirk.
Right.
You guys are trying to talk to St. Dynac first, correct?
Yeah.
You cut. It works. What 3 questions
Yeah.
do you want to ask St. Dynac as his presence fills the room?
Who's like your daddy, bro?
It's Dirk.
You just get no answer. Dynac just no answers the 2 hours it takes
He
for the
says,
ritual to burn
Daddy
out.
Robbie.
Daddy Robbie.
Daddy Robbie. They are yes or no. They are yes or no questions, so it would have to be: Is Daddy Robbie your daddy?
Yeah.
To which he would have to say yes, because that is in fact Daddy Robbie's rank.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You just hear a groan.
I grant you the rank of Daddy.
A groan so loud the foundation rumbles.
What do you want to ask?
Are you... I'm just going to start with two truths and a lie here. I'm going to ask a series of questions.
Sure.
And we'll see if this is the Saint Dynac that always lies.
Sure.
Are you the true Saint Dynac?
You get a flooding, warm sensation. It is a very warm and fatherly yes.
Does it feel the same as when I was in the Fae?
Yes.
Do you know of the interloper intercepting questions in certain places?
No. There's heat in that answer.
Can you suck a golf ball through a garden hose?
Yes. and the spell ends. Daryl.
Can you make an IKEA meatball so big that even you can't eat it?
No, but Dirk can.
Are you the one who protects me from my... I can only think of the word subjugation. Hold on. Are you the one
Passenger.
protecting me from my possession?
No. He responds in a negative.
This is fucking weird, bruh.
Reyes, this is taking time. Do we need to be here, or shall we go make sure our exit is available?
Oh, what's the front door? You check the back.
Aye.
Well, are you guys leaving already? I was gonna have you guys talk to God. I was
They
all
will
set up to
ask
do the cool
ridic-
spell.
I would like to talk to your god, yes. I would love to feel his presence.
We're leaving the cleric one to do that. We will make sure that our egress is available when time comes.
I get 3 questions. Each one of you could. No, okay, that's fine. All right, have fun. Cool.
Me,
cool,
you,
cool,
and
cool.
Deno can each ask a question.
Oh, hey, the alms box is pretty empty, so, like, you did hang out in my church. If you don't mind, like, putting a coin in there, that'd be cool. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'm still nearby. I'm checking the front. So, like, I'm not super far away. I just go check the front entrance and look around real quick. And you know what? Fuck it. I drop a gold because I'm trying to fucking keep this guy. We've reached some version of accord. I hit a gold in his alms box.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude!
But the airdrop's a handful of gold coins. That's 15.
Shit. Holy shit, yeah! Oh, hey. I love you. Bye. Come back.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Daddy loves you.
Daddy loves you so much, dude. All right, so where were we? We were going to ask my god some questions. I was wondering if it was takeout night. So, like, I'm going to reserve one for me. But you get two. Is 2 good for you?
2's fine. Yeah.
2? All right, cool.
I like 2.
All right.
I look at Father Deno and I go, would you like one of mine?
You know, I was kind of wondering if I could get one.
Yeah, we'll give it to him.
He shakes his head and he's like, I have no interest in what Dirk has to say. I have read the scripture. If 9 would like mine, then go by all means.
That would be really nice of you.
All right. So he gets down on his butt. He sits crisscross applesauce. He's like, oh, heavenly dude, how are you? Long time no talk. I'm sorry I have not washed the outside of the church. That was uncool of me. I'm also sorry that I added the dick to the graffiti on the outside of the church. But that one was for you, so I think you'll be cool with it. You there?
Fucking hell.
Fuck, that was my first question. God damn it! Evalina, what's your question? I needed to know if it was takeout night. Hey, 9, can I have my question back?
He receives the feeling of a high five on his hand.
Yes.
He knows this
He
is
knows
a yes.
he's there. He knows he's there.
It's so stupid.
Evalina, what would you like to ask the god Dirk, patron god of sires, fathers, penis jokes, pot, and bro love?
It's like, all right.
Of both the homo and no homo variety.
Okay,
Yes, bro,
before
love.
I ask my question, I need to know, why was the Church of Dirt cast out of the Big Five?
High five.
The highest 5.
They'll have you know, they really miss it being called the high five. It's pretty much the only good thing about it.
Roll a history check.
Okay. I got a scroll.
It's only a DC 12 to know this.
Oh, I was a 15.
Okay, yeah. So DC 12, you know, the Church of Dirk just it didn't match the Primacy's new brand for one, and like they just did not like it being front and center in the Imperial Church. They are too goofy. The religion wasn't serious or ostentatious enough to match their vibe. But also that you can't control the Dirkites, is something that you would probably infer from that as well. And your meeting with him is like, oh, these people could never be told what to do at all. Which is also why you're realizing the Dynak Church is rebellious, because even though they're a more buttoned up version of Dirk, they still have that DNA in them. Like father, like son, the apple does not fall far from the tree.
It's like, my dad's a hippie and I'm an accountant, but I still go skydiving on the weekends, you know?
You think that if it was up to the Primacy completely, they wouldn't have let Dynak in, but you can't just tell everyone they can't worship 2 of the major religions. They already got rid of Newman.
Yeah. I ask Dirk,
It was because the contact high the church next door was getting.
do you see the evils of the Primacy?
Yes. As yes is said to you, it almost feels like a wave of herbal smoke hits you in the face.
Ah, Jesus. I'm stoned.
It does feel good.
Well, I believe it's
So
nice.
this energy
Dirk.
is very similar to Saint Dynax, by the way, as you feel the new god enter the room. There is a warmth
A new
to this
challenger
god.
approaches.
Yeah, there is a warmth to this god similar to Dynak, but the best way to describe it is hanging out with your cool uncle rather than hanging out with your
Loving father.
Stepdad.
loving father, yeah.
Saint Dynak is definitely the god of stepdads, bro.
Yes.
Dad who stepped up, all right? I'm not the stepdad.
Anyway, we can't do this. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
Yes.
9, you have a
Moving
question, and then we are done talking to gods today.
9 will ask the question not out loud, but like in her head to Dirk, and basically,
Is it possible through the power of Dirk that I could possibly become human?
Fuck.
He got you with like 3 caveats and 1 yes or no question.
You get what is the closest thing to not a yes or no answer, but it is also that fairly useless answer that you get from religious types, and it's through me all things are possible, dude.
hey, that wasn't a yes or no.
Thank you. Thank you, Danny Robbie.
You're welcome, 9.
I don't know if that was the answer that I was really looking for, but I will take it.
I put
Thank
4
you.
gold in the box.
Thank you. Did you didn't like say it out loud? Did you ask if I should get takeout tonight? Like you didn't have to, but like
You can lie, 9. You can just tell him. You can tell him whatever you want. You have the power of God, 9. You have the power of God over this holy man.
it's Free Fry Friday down at the fish
Danny,
house.
Danny Robbie, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't ask that, but honestly, from his vibe,
Oh,
yes, you should.
Cool. Yeah, you're right. Vibes. It's nice meeting you.
You as well, Danny Robbie. I really appreciated this whole experience, really.
Yeah, you're a real chill metal lady. Hey, Evalina, it's not too late to change your major. Come on over, join us. We could make you a daddy too.
You can?
I have committed my life to Saint Dynek. I have had enough of absentee fathers, thank you.
We're right here. What do you mean absent? All right, later. Yeah. So you guys all say your goodbyes to Deno and Robbie, who go about trying to figure out what the fuck to do with Inquisitor List.
I also put gold in the box as we walk out.
How much gold has fucking Robbie made today? I need to know.
Currently,
Robbie
he's
made-
at 20.
Yeah, he's at 20 before Ryan gets there.
Fuck yeah.
He's
Okay, hold
adding
on.
it
Let me-
to Robbie's
let me double-
character sheet, bro.
Yeah, man.
I gotta check my actual money so I can see how much I can give him.
I'm putting it in the plot notes.
Yeah,
Robbie
no, I'll give him. I'll toss him 10 gold.
Robbie's getting dessert.
Damn, shoots him up to 30.
Fuck yeah.
He
So
looks
as you
at the
guys
alms box and
are
he goes, this is the sign for takeout
So-
that I was looking for.
you guys are heading back. You guys have your stamps. You can get back into the city, no problem. I am going to end on this. I have made a random encounter chart for most areas. I've made one for Bree. I'm going to need one of you, pick who's going to do it, to
Fuck yeah.
roll
8.
a d12.
You're not the person we would ever pick to roll for something for all of us. Just a flat D12?
Yes. Who wants to do it?
I mean, I've got a dice in hand. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
So does Jeff.
4.
Damn it.
All right.
Hell yeah, brother.
Middle of the road.
Should have went with Mitch.
As you guys are getting back into town,
I rolled a 9 on my D12.
you hear a clomp, clomp, clomp. The heavy stomping metal boots of a Warforged unit as it walks up to the group.
You are all under arrest. Please surrender.
Hey, Tavern Goers. Thanks again for listening to Torchlit Tavern. Today's tale featured Mitchell Travis as Atheru, Jeffrey Lisk as Raesk, Ryan Santos as Number 9, and Jameson Oxford as the Dungeon Master. You can follow us and interact with us on Twitter at Torchlit Tavern, or email us with any of your most pressing questions at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can also find our entertainers on the streets of twitch.tv/torchlittavern, yelling obscenities at passersby. If you enjoyed our tale, you can tip your storytellers as you leave the tavern, which you can do via patreon.com/torchlittavern. Every little bit helps, and those who tip well and often can find themselves privy to an extra story or two, jokes, or maybe even a bit of hidden lore. Our story continues to grow all the time, and though we have no designs on a vast empire, your help is always appreciated.
Our theme music for this campaign was designed by the bard, Brett Eagleston. Get his music at bretteagleston.bandcamp.com or find links for all his projects by following Bread Eagles on Twitter. This episode was edited and produced by Jameson Oxford and Ryan Santos. Other music and sound effects are provided by Epidemic Sound with help from freesound.org.
And if you should find yourself surrounded by eager ears and attentive listeners, remember to tell good stories.
Really?
It would have been better than you get around.
Would have been better.
Somebody
depending on the
steals
item robbed.
weed!
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
jacks the weed and run. They got Robbie's weed.
Is that why we're getting arrested? Because we're holding?
Bad vibe by Rage.
I
Didn't pass the
wish
vibe check,
that
I
every
guess.
time I had a bad vibe, I could just rage.
Whoa!
Did your chair break?
Oh shit. Are you okay?
Don't rage.
And there
Ow!
it is. She tried to die.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Man, I'm so glad we have blooper reels.
Yep. Since she's gone, and I have a moment, I'll just go ahead and say Robbie comes naturally because Robbie is one of those NPCs that I'll just pull out when I don't have the answers and I don't know what to do. And Robbie's always a blast for
When
everyone.
Jay gets scared, he inks, and his ink is Robbie.
Is Robbie, yeah. Robbie is the NPC that I pull out when, like, I need a Deus Ex a guy who just knows shit sometimes. The last time I pulled him out is they were at, like, some library trying to get information, and they ran into a librarian, and Robbie was the librarian.
Guy? Oh,
and then they,
so
like,
it's
needed
just the
to get
name.
It's the character and the...
It's the character, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then when Dirkites became Robbie's, he was like, oh.
That's easy enough.
Sick.
Yeah, it's easy. It was an easy translation.
My
last
ooey
time-
turned into whoop whoop, and I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Robbie, in the end, always has a vehicle and always is high. That's what makes Robbie.
Hell yeah. Robbie's
Robbie-
down.
Does he have a
Robbie
fucking
is-
dune buggy out back?
Oh, yeah, he does.
He's got a hot rod, take a wagon. It is the only thing that I've always kept with Robbie every time he pops up is that he's always high and he always has a ride.
Don't worry, dude. I got it. Got to ride. It's out back. It's fucking sweet, dude.
It's fucking sweet, dude. You want to check it out? No. So you're back. What do you guys do?
Back
We're gonna
again.
wrap the episode up a little bit.
Dog.
That's a doggo.
Looks like friend.
Katie, but I could do it. We could let Robbie
I
go
would
off.
absolutely. Can Robbie do commercials for the Dirk Church?
Yes, I'll make one for
Bring it
Robbie.
back. I'm bringing it back.
It's me. I'm bringing it back. You dead.
Someone recently gave a huge donation of 15 gold, which means I can afford to do a commercial for the first time in a long time.
Unfortunately, this commercial cannot be on the primacy airwaves. I've learned. Fucking not cool.
That's why I
And
came.
it's weird
That's
to advertise my religion, but times are hard. The church is empty. Come on down. Get blessed. Call me daddy.
Will be your daddy.
All right. We're trying to wrap up the app. Come on. What's your
I know. I'm trying.